everyone, and welcome back to All the Mod 7 to the Sky. In the last episode, we got started on Alchemistry, I believe it's called. Yeah, this mod over here. So we've got a few cool blocks here. The main block we used was the dissolver here. As you can see, we've got a bunch of titanium, some oxygen, pretty cool stuff. So the point of this mod here is that you tear down items into, I guess, their elements, and then you can recombine those elements into new items, right? So our goal here is to get our hands on some nether stars, because we can actually craft them in a combiner using some titanium, which we have, and a few of these other ingredients here. So that's the goal of this episode, which is pretty cool that we've actually got all this stuff. I was also told that someone had a pretty good job storing everything in an RF Tools storage block, I believe they call it. What is it here? RF Tools storage block. I don't know what that is. Storage block? Is that a thing? Storage module, okay. And it can support a number of stacks of each item. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I getcha. So this is pretty good, right? Being able to store like 500 stacks of something. But we might be able to just get away with a backpack, like just a normal, essentially what we have over here, right? One of these guys, because this guy's currently, he's not fully upgraded. We've currently got tier 3. It goes up to tier 4, and we've only got like 2 of these tier 3. So if we were to replace all of these with the big upgrades, we can store so much in one spot. I don't know if it's 500 stacks. How much is 500 stacks? Can I grab a calculator up real quick? Let's get a calculator. 500 times 64. 32,000 would be that. So this already holds more than that 500 stacks. As far as I'm aware. That's my understanding. So cool. The alternative is, however, that we just store the stuff, right? It's a pretty good alternative. I like the sound of it. To do that though, we would have to tackle a different issue. The different issue would be potentially putting them in ME drives, because I think this would just be easier just in general. The issue with putting them in ME drives though is I don't know how to tell it, like, I don't know. I don't know how to tell it to use it, essentially. So yeah, I don't really know what to do there. I don't really know. For now, it's fine. We don't have like infinite of these resources funneling into the system. But if we want to automate nether stars at some point using this, we probably will want to do that. So anyhow, getting our hands on these nether stars. What do we need to do? Well, we've got some things bookmarked up here. Chorus fruit and stone. That's genuinely what we need. If I go ahead and grab a stack of stone, I believe by chucking this in here, we're going to get one of these ingredients here. I'm not sure which one it is, but we're allegedly going to be getting our hands on it. Let's have a look. Yeah, it'd be this guy here. So this dysprosium. Now, it's going to be an extremely small percentage, but it's going to happen realistically. Like, it's physically possible. The alternative here is going with a fusion controller, which we might do because it seems interesting, to say the least. And you know what I will say? It seems scary. But this entire mod seems scary, and it's turned out to be quite easy. Like, or not easy, but it's made sense, you know what I mean? Like, it's been pretty simple compared to, I guess, what it looks like. So we'll let this guy run. We'll see what we get out of one stack of stone. I doubt we'll get much. And I guess we'll try to get our hands on what we want here. So these are from ChemLib. So, do we want Alchemistry or do we want the other stuff? I'm not too sure. Also, the book I just put away, and yeah, I thought we lost it, but no, we do have it. So what I'm going to do, I kind of do want to look at this reactor then. Reactor overview. Splitting the atom, I just want to see, is it going to blow up? You know what I mean? Like, that's I guess what I'm a little bit worried about. Okay. I get it, sort of. So the first thing we'll want, right, if we want to get our hands on this guy, we're going to need a fusion controller. We're not going to be using fission for this guy, so we'll need fusion. So if we go into the fusion overview, it'll tell us a little bit about it and a little bit of the machines. Ooh, we need a nether star to even begin. All right. We can probably do it. You know, it won't be the end of the world. I think we can do it. We'll have to go and fight a wither, I guess. Alternatively, because we can get this stuff from stone, there was this stuff we can only get from wither skeleton skulls, or okay, so we'll need a fusion reactor regardless. Okay, By the way, we did get some of it, so that's pretty cool. We got 2 from a stack. I mean, a stack of stone, which we've essentially got infinite of. That's a pretty good ratio. We obviously would need a stack of them, but we're a lot closer than I guess I would have thought we were. Very interesting. So we need a stack of this stuff, right? And I need a stack of this mendelevium. If we get 2 skulls, we have a stack worth, meaning we can make the star. Because the other thing is, we've already got 1 skull, and we can make another one. So, sort of like, we've essentially got a star, which means we can make a fusion controller, which will let us make more stars. Hey, this sounds pretty good to me. So I'm obviously going to need a lot of stone being processed in here. So we'll grab out... Oh, I still hate that this UI moves around. I don't know why it does that. Is there a way to stop it moving around? Have they added that yet? I don't know. There might be a button I'm meant to hold. Anyhow, let's search stone, I guess. See, like, I just want stone. I don't want anything else. If I hold this and hold shift and double click... Okay, this... Oh, no, that didn't really work. What if I hold control? Nope, that didn't work. Shift control? No, that didn't really work either. I'm trying to get it to just bring stone. Like, I don't want anything else, and I don't want it to move around when I'm, like, selecting it. But it does that regardless. Anyhow, it's fine. We'll order some stone. I'll get, like, 2,000. We can afford to do it. Why not? We'll have that stuff processed. And in the meantime... We'll chuck some of this in here to be dissolving, and we'll just place a hopper on top. We don't need anything too fancy, I imagine. A hopper can probably what's the word I'm looking for? Provide enough, keep up with it. Yeah, this will be fine. So we'll let this guy do his thing. Hopefully we get a stack. Obviously there's the wither skulls again. We can actually chuck those in real quick just to get what we need. So the stack of mendelevium. So there we go. Cool. We'll put that there. Put that there. Alright, so we've got a stack. The last thing as well is chorus. Chorus is going to get us the lutetium or whatever. And it's a pretty good ratio, you know. We'll get it a third of the time. Just put in a stack of them. It shouldn't be too hard. But we don't have... Oh, no, we do have chorus. Oh, yeah. Oh, easy peasy. Okay, so to farm chorus, what can we do? We have a few options, as per usual. For starters, I guess I should press U on it to see what there is. Ender Visor Upgrade. Cool. Sure. We could obviously dissolve it. We could brew it into some crazy potion, which I don't know what it does, but it sounds cool. Garden Cloche, Mixer, Bee Flowers, or Phytogenic Insulator. I'm probably going to go this route because this one's pretty good. Because you can get extra flowers from it. It's sort of like infinite, I don't know, infinite chorus flower glitch. I'll order some of these ingredients here. Looks like we need a machine frame as well, which needs a tin gear. I should probably add recipes for this, but I mean, listen, don't tell anyone. It's fine. Phytogenic Insulator, perfect. We'll do at thermal because I'm going to want one of these. And I'm going to want one more of these. And that should hopefully all show up at some point. Now, this guy's obviously going to be growing us some chorus. Where do I want to put this guy? You know what? I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he belongs. You know what I mean? I don't know where I should be putting him. We can place him over here. This platform here is sort of almost... Oh, well, I guess we cleaned up that area. You know what? Yeah. This is our sieving area. That's fine. That's fair. Let's try and keep things a little bit, you know, separated and whatnot. This place is a bit messy. I guess it still makes sense. I could make an area for... the thing is, I don't want to do too much phytogenic since we literally have 1,000 of these set up in our normal series. So, you know what? I am just going to slap it in here. It can go right there. Wonderful. We'll grab an ender gate to obviously power this guy. We'll see if that's enough. Hopefully it is. And we'll place chorus flower in there. He's going to need water as well. That makes it a little bit more annoying. We'll grab a sink. I'm pretty sure we have... Oh, we have the terracotta automated. We don't have the actual sink automated. That's fine. There's going to be a lot of stone crafting as well. Oh, that's going to be an annoying recipe to do. Well, once again, realistically, I should upgrade this guy so that we can process more things at once. How difficult will that be? Not as bad as it sounds. If I break this, how far does it blow? Okay, so it only blows right there. That's less good. That's not good at all. Okay. How many things are we washing? We're not washing much. I mean, you know what? That's fine. We'll leave it like this for now. The terracotta's done, but we definitely need to revamp our smelting setup in the near future. It has to happen. So anyway, we have a sink. This guy I'm going to place on top. This guy I'm going to set to input from the top, auto input. That should pull in water, and it should now start processing. It'll be a bit slow at the start, but it'll figure out what it's doing, I imagine. In terms of the item outputs, I'm going to send them out to the left. And what we'll do is we will get an importer for QIO, and we'll just slap this guy on the side. Oh, and that should hopefully take care of things. So we'll slap this guy here. I'm realizing now, if I leave it how it is, we won't get what we want. I'm going to need a cyclical upgrade if we want to do this the easy way. And this guy doesn't look that easy to make. We're going to need like silver plates, which I guess we can make 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe? And Constantin plates. 1, 2 of those. So what this guy's going to do, assuming we can make it, is he will keep the ingredient in the machine, right? So he will keep the chorus flower in the input instead of sending it into output. So we'll lose out on an augment slot, but it'll be for the greater good, I guess. So we'll speed this guy up. Let's also grab a resonant integral component. So this guy right here, slap him in as well. This guy's going to go a lot faster. Obviously, we need water. It looks like he's able to keep up with it. The whole auto input seems to be pulling in one bucket, which is all it needs. And just like that, we get chorus. So realistically, if we get perfectly lucky, we only need a stack. If we do it perfectly how the odds say we should get it, 3 stacks should give us the stack of lutetium or whatever this is. Lutetium? Lutetium. The pink stuff. We should get some of this stuff if we get 3 stacks. That should be good. So yeah, we're almost done. We're sort of just waiting on the stone. That's going to take a while. We could try and speed it up. So in All the Mods 7, there's a time in a bottle. There's no time in a bottle here, even if I spell it right. Time in a bottle. There's no time in a bottle. There's, I believe, however, a few things. I thought there might have been a watch of flowing time. Doesn't appear to be. But I believe as well there's one called the acceleration wand. This guy here. I've never used it before, but it sounds pretty cool. The issue is it needs nether stars. So we're in a bit of a pickle where we need the things that we need to make the stuff that we need. You know what I mean? So we have a few options. I could get a nether star, right? And then that would allow me to hopefully, I don't even know if it'll let us make more of this stuff easier, but hopefully it would allow us to make some of this stuff easier, like with, I don't know, literally any of these things that I'm sure we could get in high amounts, surely, and then we could magically slap it together. Or I get 2 nether stars and I make an acceleration wand so I can speed up the processing of this stone, getting us the dysprosium or dysprosium or whatever this is. Or another option, we just set up a bunch of dissolvers. Now, that does sound fun. Do we do it? Oh my god, the scary ghost. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I don't know what my plan is here. I'm thinking we just go and we get ourselves a nether star. I say it like it's easy, but I reckon we fight the wither and kill one for a nether star. I think that's probably the easiest option. We'll need to get looting or something, although we've got luck, so we might be just good as it is. Then we'll kill the wither, we'll make a reactor, and that can be like the focus of this episode. How does that sound? I think it's not the greatest idea, but I think we'll probably do it anyway. So the first thing we're going to need is going to be, obviously, well, actually, there's a few things. One thing we need is obviously the wither skulls, but the other thing is we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Can we get a thing that stops us from withering? For example, literally anything. With the nether stars enchanting this rose, I would need nether stars for it, so we can't do that one yet. With the skeleton can't see, I need the charms for that. We don't really have charms lying around. Oh, but you can craft them. Interesting. Hold on. Wilden Stalker charm. Okay. So we could do that. If I search charm, we have Wilden Stalker and Wilder Hunter charms. If I search Wither Skeleton, right? So this guy here. To make the charm fragments, yeah, we need Withered Bones. And we get those from wither skeletons. So yeah, we've got to go kill wither skeletons regardless. Okay. Well, you know, I was going to have a look. The other option I was going to look at was the hearts that we have. Didn't we have a bunch of little things? Didn't we have miniature hearts or something? No? Canisters? No? Okay. I was going to try and, like, you know, increase my health or something, but 'cause we don't have a lot of hearts. Now, I am aware that I could probably go ahead and make myself an Allthemodium armor set, and that would probably be phenomenal, especially considering we have an insane amount of Allthemodium, and as you can see with the armor here, it does an insane amount of, well, armor. But it doesn't have looting or anything, so it's like, do I really want this stuff? Maybe. Hold on. I will say one thing. Is it possible to upgrade my stuff? Like, not necessarily to, like, fire or something, but can I put iron into diamond? I can. Now, the reason why that might be cool is I might be able to upgrade these with the perks they have, all the way up to Allthemodium. Listen, it's physically possible. No, okay, look at this one. It's not going to go to what we want. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. I bet you that moves enchantments, but it's not going to bring all this crazy stuff. I'll tell you what, I'll be right back while I try and decide what we're doing. Okay, I'm going to farm some, oh my god, there's a lot of them. I, for some reason, didn't expect this many. I'm going to farm a bunch of them with just my normal armor, since it does give me luck and all that. It's quite loud, so I'll try to, I don't know, have it not be as much on camera, I guess. I'll come back each time we, like, magically get one. But yeah, we'll see how we go, I guess. This is, already horrible. Alright, we've killed a bunch of them. I've obviously angered people I shouldn't have angered. In terms of skulls, we have none. So, in terms of how easy this stuff is to get, not really, is the answer. Also, that fire constantly hurting me, very, 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 very annoying. So to be honest, I kind of want to remove lava or fire damage, which we can do with an Allthemodium chest plate. So that's sort of what I'm sort of going to do here. So Allthemodium dust, we'll use some of this guy. We'll grab, you know, about 10. I think we only needed, we probably needed, yeah, 8 probably would have done, but that's fine. We'll chuck this stuff in. Hopefully it smelts at some point today. Otherwise, I could manually smelt it there, but that's not going to be any fun. And yeah, I'll make one of these chest pieces, and that should, yeah, immune to all damage sources using fire and lava. That should hopefully make things a little bit better. In terms of the withering, none of this Allthemodium does that. It's possible one of the better ones does that. Fall damage, magic, nausea, protection from damage sources using wither, if we were to get vibranium legs. The problem is we don't really have vibranium set up at the moment. I could set it up. That's not a horrible idea. It's just, I don't know. I kind of don't want to, but I mean, it might be a good idea to be honest with you. What are we switching out? See, we're going to lose out on 4.5 luck. Like, is there no way? I mean, I'm sure there is a way to do it. The thing is, I just don't really know what way that is. Can I combine them like this? Nope. Can I combine them on here? Oh, nope. There was, because the mod they're from is, I believe, this one, Apotheosis. And there's 2 blocks down here. The reforging table uses gem dust and rarity materials to reroll affixes. I think these things are called affixes, like the stuff on my thing. And then there's a salvage table which breaks them down into the pieces. So I think that's what we want. But I think the issue is just that, like, I don't know. It's not really gonna fix our problem. Like, we might be able to roll luck, but yeah. Anyhow. Let me get back to business. Do we want to set up a thing for vibranium? We should, but I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered. Alright, back to wither hunting, and hopefully, I mean, regardless, we're getting the skull fragments, so we'll be able to, you know, get enough to farm a wither regardless. So I'm not too fussed, I guess. And I'd also like to just get away from the blazes. Well, I guess I'm fire resistant now, right? By the way, this boss right here literally kills wither skeletons because they're piglins, right? And so they fight each other, which makes this honestly pretty good. What we could do, and I'll leave them there for a second, we can make a big platform here, and in theory, they're gonna sort of just like fight each other. You know what I mean? Like if I just make a big platform out of whatever block, they should all just spawn on there and fight each other. So that's maybe what'll happen. We're also getting some pretty cool stuff here. like diamond boots that might be better than the boots I have. They don't have luck, so I guess not. Oh, and that crafting job's done, so that's pretty good. We'll put this stuff away. That's all fine. What does the sword have? A decent sword, as per usual. It doesn't have lifesteal or anything, so it's not really the greatest. I mean, it's good, but anyhow, let's put this stuff away. I should probably put this in here so I don't lose it. Okay, so yeah, building blocks. What do we have? Realistically, our best bet is probably just grabbing a bunch of cobble from wherever we're farming cobble, which is, I guess, yeah, it's not. Oh, I didn't want to do that. I was gonna say, I guess it's not in a barrel, so we don't really have a bunch of cobble. I could just take all this cobble out, I guess. Yeah, that seems to do the trick. Cool. Okay, so we've got a bunch of cobble. I'm gonna build a big platform. Obviously, I need the building gadget. We've got this in here. That should be fine. And yeah, I'll tell you how this goes. Yeah, look at this guy. He sees a wither skeleton and he just like sprints over and absolutely demolishes them. In terms of all these blazes, I don't really know what we have to take care of them. I don't know how we're going to. They're very loud as well. This is actually, oh, hold on. Blaze, you ready? Suddenly, they're still a bit annoying, but they're not that bad. And we can also get rid of the fire, like player hurt thing. And that's going to be really nice as well. Oh yeah, look at how peaceful this is. So like they're still annoying because they're shooting me, but it's a lot more relaxing just in the general, I guess, feel of everything, right? So as we can see, this guy runs over here, absolutely demolishes these guys. Hopefully doesn't walk off the edge, and we get some stuff. Cool. I could try and kill him as well if I wanted to. I mean, I don't really want to, but we could. Oh, see, this guy doesn't like me. He doesn't do much to me, which means I'm sort of fine just trying to take him out, I guess. How much does he have? He's got a lot of health. You can see in the top left the stuff he's got going on. We can take care of this guy. It's going to be a lot of clicking, about 125 clicks. If I click faster, does it... No, I got to do at least half clicks. Okay, as you can see, we've actually got hearts on the screen now, so that's, I don't know, encouraging, I guess. We're nearing the end. We're at like the last 10 hearts just about now. About halfway down there. 5 hearts left. And, ladies and gentlemen, boom. What do we get? So we got some armor. That's pretty cool. This armor will start repairing itself. It's only got thorns though, I guess. This one's pretty cool. We get some max health. We get some armor. Oh, our pants actually broke. Oh, perfect. Nice. We found a nice replacement. Yeah. Oh, very unlucky. I didn't even realize. Okay, well, anyhow, we'll, I guess, get back to business. By the way, I think I've got enough now. We've got, like, just the fragments, but I think we've got enough fragments, because I've got a decent amount right here. We'll clean up the rest of these guys, just down this little path. Oh, if they don't jump off the edge. But yeah, that should be plenty, I would imagine, hopefully. Oh god, we went really fast. And then, we'll be able to fight the wither. Now, I obviously need some soul sand. We're probably going to have to grow some of that, or, you know, make some of it somehow. But in regards to the skulls, boom, we've got 4. Awesome. Okay, so next up is going to be soul sand. This stuff we get our hands on a number of ways. In terms of the ways that we can afford, thulium and silicon dioxide. Let's give that a shot, because I know we have silicon dioxide. I think that's what we're getting a little bit from what we're currently dissolving. Let's have a look. Yeah, silicon dioxide we've got. So next up is just thulium, or whatever that was. So I'll tell you what, we'll grab all this stuff out. I'll obviously have to clean up my inventory, but I reckon we can probably put like nether bricks or netherrack in there or something to get that other stuff, I would imagine. So if we go back here to soul sand, what do we need? We need thulium and silicon dioxide. Thulium we can get from a dissolver with the thulium ingot, believe it or not, or with, you know, soul sand. Soul soil will work as well. And that's honestly it, which is a little bit upsetting, but I mean, I guess in terms of soul, we don't even have the soul soil. Oh, we could, yeah, soul sand to soul soil. Okay, well, the soul soil department is a bit lacking, I guess. We could bulk horned dirt, it looks like, or we witch watered coarse dirt. That's honestly probably what we'll end up doing. That seems like the easier option by like a lot. The other option is soul torch, but that needs soul soil to begin with, or some sort of sand. Okay. In that case, yeah, we'll get our witch water. We'll get our coarse dirt. We've got a little bit here. Realistically, what? I need 4 total, right, to make the witch, or the wither, sorry. So that should be good enough. This actually is a pretty good time to automate this process here to at least some extent, right? We can automate it by getting a sink, which we used to have one in there, but I guess we moved it around. We'll order another sink. This thing might take a little bit to get here, but it shouldn't. Hopefully it shouldn't take too long. We'll get this guy set up, so I'll give him a pipe upgrade. Oh, do we have some stuff in here? Oh, you guys also told me that we do have better backpacks. We have iron backpacks in here. And these clearly store a lot more than this does. How do I sort the stuff over reliably? I don't really know. Okay, and just like that, I now have a bigger backpack. Cool. Okay, so the sink should be done. We'll quickly hook this guy up. I'll obviously need a fluid pipe. That should be pretty nice and easy. So this guy will go here, fluid pipe there. This guy's set up. Awesome. And then we can pretty much do whatever we want here. So for example, we can grab our coarse dirt, grab this, and it'll fill right back up. Now, the witch part of it is a little bit slow, as you can see here. So realistically, having multiple barrels probably is the play. The problem is getting multiple barrels is a lot, I guess, easier said than done. In the spruce department, we can probably get 100 of this. We can probably also make, I don't know, a little bit of slabs. And we have ourselves spruce barrels. I'm going to grab 4 of them. I'm going to pick this one up. I'm going to go barrel, 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 barrel. This guy obviously works just fine. Oh, these are filling up with water. Awesome. That guy will have to let him fill up again. The other problem is I don't have my mycelium spread over here. So I might need to put just dirt under here and then hope that it mycelializes, because that's a phrase. Let's also grab exchanging gadget, because it'll just be easier. Let's be real. Let's select dirt from under there, and we will replace you with dirt. We'll replace you with dirt, and we'll replace you with dirt, and then we'll just hope that it spreads. I don't think it will, but it's worth a try. And then the coarse dirt will obviously get a soul soil. So this isn't soul sand, which we need. So we are going to have to put it through a crusher or something. We could dissolve it. That's an option, definitely on the table. And honestly might be what we do, because it does seem like a pretty fun idea. This stuff doesn't take too long to process, so it's not the end of the world. It's just like, I would like more, because we'd be done by now. You know what I mean? Like, we'd be sitting at home, relaxing, chillaxing. I'll tell you what though. I'll put the soul soil. I want to give this a shot. You know, it's sort of fun to do. We'll put the soul soil in there. Let that process. In the meantime, I'm gonna sleep through this thunderstorm, and we'll have a look back in. This guy's shown up. He always makes an appearance. I don't know if there's been an episode yet where yours truly doesn't show up. Mending, nothing that we really need there. Skeleton skulls could honestly be good, especially to make more wither skulls. Yeah, you know what? I'll take your entire stock. I imagine you won't give me too many. Yeah, 5. Yeah, okay. But it's enough. We can work with that. So over here, we now have the 4th thulium, and I believe in the combiner we can make soul sand. Combiner, silicon, and the stuff. So silicon there, and thulium, and this will make thulium, whatever it is. This makes soul sand. Awesome. How cool is that? And it makes the perfect amount. We've done a complete swap, 1-to-1 ratio. Obviously, it uses a bit of power to do so, but we have what we want. Oh, and that's just like leftover stuff telling us, I guess, what we need. So now, we have the soul sand. We have the wither skulls. What we need now is, honestly, better armor. So I will go ahead and make the rest of the stuff we need here. But yeah, let's get like a stack smelting. All right, so we're gonna make a full set here, and this should pretty much keep us covered. Once again, I know we had better pants at the moment, but I mean, this stuff's just strong. It's simply just stronger. So we're just gonna wield it all. The rest of this armor I quite like, so I'm gonna put it in here. I guess we'll put the pants there as well. I'm sad we lost our other pants. I'm pretty sure our other pants were pretty good, and they're gone. Okay, but now we need to fight the wither. We could do it anywhere. We could do it anywhere. In regards to where we want to do it, we might go into the other, Mainly because it should be relatively like flat, you know what I mean? Like lots of land to like, I guess, work on, live on. We could do the Twilight Forest. That's another decent option. We'll jump through here though. And we'll just defeat this guy. Pretty simple stuff. Easy peasy. We've got a waypoint there, so that's fine. It's a beautiful dimension, this one. We'll come up over here. Why not? And we'll build it and we'll whack away at it with this sword. I think it's not a great sword, I'll be honest, but I mean, it'll do it. You know, I mean, realistically, how difficult is it to make this guy? Because like, look at how much damage he does. He's a lot better. You know what? We're just gonna do that. I mean, it'll take us a few seconds to teleport back and like craft it, but it's so worth it, right? Like just to be able to kill the Wither in like 3 hits instead of 50. Definitely seems like something worth doing. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, so the plates, we'll grab 2 of those, nice and easy, and then the rod, we'll grab that, and then we have ourselves a sword. Cool. Back we go. But yeah, anyway, we can come over here. I guess it's a new spot. Slap this stuff down. There we go. Place this stuff, and voila, Wither. So we'll fly back a little bit, let him do his explodey thing, and then we'll whack him with this guy here. So the bar needs to fill up at the top. This is gonna be really loud. I'll tell you what I'll do though. See, as you can see, very, very loud. I'm gonna quickly go in here and search Wither. And I'm just gonna like mute everything here. And now we do need to be a little bit careful, obviously, for our health. But now I can hit him and maybe it's a little bit quieter, maybe. Anyhow, as you can see with the damage we're doing, as long as we don't die here, we're pretty good. Even if we die, we'll be back here in like no time. There we go. Pretty easy. While we are still here though, I do want to mute all these extra sounds because if we're ever farming it in the future, the Wither is very annoying, so it's kind of just nice to have it. Oh, and look at our health. We were pretty low, so if you're just going full in with all the Modium, be aware, pretty dangerous. Genuinely dangerous. Another thing that our sword does that this sword doesn't is ours had lifesteal on it, which obviously would have helped out quite a bit, which I might be able to show off real quick if we actually go down here and like, I don't know, hit. Oh, we almost missed the Nether Star as well. That would have been horrible. Is my magnet should be working, I guess. Some of this stuff isn't magnetable. I mean, we're already full health. I was gonna go like whack a mob to see how much health it gave me back, but I got distracted by the Nether Star. Now, the Wither Rose, we didn't get one. I would have liked one, and I'm still not entirely sure if we didn't get one or if I just can't see it. You know what I mean? Like, hold on, let's turn. Oh wow! If I toggle that off. Listen, if there's a Wither Rose, surely I'd be able to see it this time around. Alright, well anyway, I mean, I don't see a Wither Rose unless we magically got one, which we didn't. Curse of Bones. Chance to apply Bone Shield when hit. Cool. Anyhow, we've got the Nether Star, the thing we wanted, so I'm going to head back over here, and I'll meet you guys in the overworld, and I guess we'll try and make this fusion reactor and see what we can do with it. Okay, so this fusion reactor, where are we going to want to chuck it? I guess we'll expand off on one of these sides. I mean, I guess. Or we could expand over here. I think this might be the better option, especially since I don't think this is really doing much for us. Oh, I just threw my axe. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. How far did that go? It made a decent journey over here. I'm going to remove this. What I might do here, and this might be controversial. I'm just going to place these all through here. Just to do like a little bit of this. So like to suggest that I am doing some zoning here, but we'll leave it for now. But the thought is there, you know what I mean? Because the rest of this, I don't know, we'll probably do something else with it. In terms of expanding, how much of this stone do we have made? Not a lot. I mean, we've got normal stone that we can turn into this stone if we want, I guess. Do we want? We could do something. What's a fun block that we haven't really made yet? We could do creeper faces. That seems a little bit boring. We could do etched stone. Maybe that's fun. Oh, we've got. Oh, is this like a? This almost looks like a Halloween stone, doesn't it? Maybe. Hold on. Let me. Yeah. Let's grab this. Does this stuff? Wait, that's not what we want. Oh, this stuff here. Oh yeah, cool. We'll have it multi-block together. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be perfect. Okay. So we've got boarded stone. What I'm gonna do is, once again, realistically, there's probably going to be like sandstone going down there. So What's that going to look like? Where do I want to bring it down? Do I want to go like just straight through here, or do we want to go a bit more? Okay, well, we've got some platforms sort of, you know, making their way over here. The bordered stone I'm going to build right here. So we'll place that down there. I'll grab my building gadget. We'll go out. I don't know how big this is going to be. I don't think it's going to be that big. So maybe we'll just go something like this and I'll expand it. Okay, so here we go. We've got a nice platform. Wonderful. So the next thing we need are the reactor things. So if I search at alchemy, and then we have our reactor stuff here, we're going to need reactor casing for all of them. Maybe some reactor glass to see whatever's in there. Then we'll need a fusion chamber controller. I guess we'll need reactor energy, reactor input, and reactor output. So these are the things we'll need. The main thing here that uses the nether star is the reactor chamber, the fusion chamber. This guy needs some casing, which is going to need osmium, platinum, and blaze. So, sounds like a job for our patterns. So let's go in here. I mean, let's just bookmark everything, right? Create patterns for it all. Now this stuff here, oddly enough, it appears as though we need to use this osmium and this platinum from ChemLib. So we can't do alternatives. It has to be the ones from the mod, which might be a little bit harder than we're potentially picturing in our heads. I also don't... Did we need glass? I'll have to recheck the book to make sure whether or not we actually need glass or whether glass is like a side offer. We'll probably get it regardless, but it's still sort of one of those things where it's like, do we need it? What about dropper? Do we have droppers on demand? We actually do. Yeah, interesting. Okay, let's open this guy up. Grab out our book. We can sort that if we want. So, I thought it said how much we need at some point, but it hasn't. If I go fusion multi-block, oh, yeah. So it's showing the casing as if we need it. We can click visualize, and then what we can do is we can fly over to this spot we made, and we can place it down somewhere. So for example, I can right click it right here, and then we can see exactly where we need to place everything. And that's pretty cool. What I'll do as well is grab another feral flare lantern. This guy right here. And we'll slap him under. And that should hopefully keep this area lit up, which should be pretty cool. So yeah, I mean, looks pretty cool. What is the other thing we need from alchemy? Fission core. Well, actually, no, we're not doing fission. Fusion core. Yeah, that definitely sounds more to our liking. Okay, cool. So one more ingredient we need, one more pattern. And then we'll go slap this stuff down. So fusion core, it's going to need netherite, of course. And then we need to make all these ingots. This could be harder than I thought it was going to be because I thought we could just, you know, just craft it. I thought we could. But we'll find out. So pattern provider. I hope this works. Yeah, I'm not sure what it's connected to, but I think we're good. I think we have enough connections down there. Like, I don't think we have too many. So this guy here looks pretty good. So let's get started. Now we're pretty lucky in that we can literally order right from here. So we're gonna know that like for the fusion cores, it said we need 3. So I would click order 3, but we obviously need some tungsten. So let's now see what we need. Platinum, osmium. I imagine we'll need this. So we'll need silicon dioxide and lead. We're going to need nothing really here. Nothing really there. But then in the fusion core, we'll need tungsten. Whew. Okay. So tungsten, right? We're going to need this core regardless. So how do I get my hands on it? We're going to have to smelt up the dust. And the dust we get from tungsten material, which makes sense. That adds up. And to get this stuff, we will need to dissolve, yeah, just some stone, it looks like. Lots of stone is going to be just getting dissolved on repeat. Or netherite scrap. And we get a lot from netherite scrap. We're just going to do that. That seems like the easy way out. So we're going to grab netherite scrap. Sure, we'll grab 5. Why not? Jump over here. Chuck this stuff in. This should give us a lot of tungsten. Yeah, decent amount of tungsten. And then all of this comes out. And I think we just chuck it in the combiner. Right? Can I don't actually know how to like reset what I'm looking at here. Do I need to put in 4 silicon? Is that sort of the issue here, that it wants to finish this recipe so badly? I can't tell. 4 silicon. Huh. It's like completely done. The tungsten, is that in, no, that's in a compactor. Okay, so that's my bad. It just doesn't go in that other thing. So this should make us some tungsten. Obviously, it's only making us a little bit, but we've got a bunch more in here, which we can put to work. Now to make these cores, we need a decent amount of it. We're going to need 6 per, so we need what, 6, 12, 18? That's not 18, so we're going to need more, which means we're pretty much going to be smelting up a bunch of this netherite scrap. Now, just real quick, if we wanted to, can we make netherite scrap? Doesn't look like we can, but can we make netherite? Also doesn't look like it. Netherite dust? Netherite. The reason I'm questioning this is because if it's possible to make it, then we might just be able to turn all of it into dust form. You know what I mean? Just chuck everything into this guy to be broken down. But I mean, doesn't really look like it. With that being said, we actually have a lot of netherite scrap building up over there, so I think we can probably get away with it. So I'll put in the 39. We get a bunch of this stuff. The carbon, obviously, we can hold on to for later. I'm sure we'll find a use for it. The silicon can go away. And yeah, so we just need 18 of this stuff. Okay, 16, 17, and 18. That should be all we need. So we'll run back over here. Oh yeah, we don't even have our speed boots on. Let's go ahead and yeah, boom. Let's do this, chuck all this in, and grab all this stuff out. Do we, yeah. How fast does this make us? A little bit fast. I think we're still a little bit slower, but overall I think we're fine. So in terms of the tungsten, did that work? No, we just got the dust back. I think what I need to do here is actually go and add this to a blacklist over here. So inside here we have forged dust. This isn't a forged dust. This is a chem list. Well, I mean, it is a forged dust. It shouldn't have made its way back through, and yet here it is. So if I place this on, yeah, it just gets taken out instantly. Okay. Outside of just placing in the tungsten, I don't really know how to fix this unless I edit it and somehow make it a tag. Forge dust / tungsten. Chemlib tungsten dust. Unless, yeah, not too sure what the play is here in terms of the dust. Chemlib tungsten dust. Alright, well anyway, but that should work. That's realistically the main thing. So that should get us to the tungsten. The tungsten is obviously for the cores, so that guy's pretty much done. Next on our list is the osmium and the platinum. Now, osmium, once again, well actually, don't actually know how we get our hands on osmium. Osmium block? No, not particularly. Osmium nugget? How do we get, it's a transition metal. But I don't know what that means. Okay, there's platinum as well. Platinum is the same boat. We don't really have a method in here of getting this stuff. Unless, oh, it looks like, yeah, we can stone cut platinum into this platinum. Oh, okay, so is osmium the same there? Hold on. Osmium in a stone cutter. I gotcha. Okay. I get what they mean by transmission blocks now. Okay. So realistically, we just want to get some blocks of osmium. I'll grab a stack out. Why not? Seems easy enough. And then we also want to do it for platinum, I believe. Yep, platinum. So we'll go platinum block. We apparently don't have any platinum. We probably should work on that. Grab this and start smelting that. Oh, by the way, in terms of chorus flowers, we've got a few of the flowers. we definitely have a few of those. Alright, well anyway, we can grab some of these. That should be fine. Outside of here, I would have thought we had a stone cutter, and yet here we are. No stone cutter apparently in sight. I'm actually very surprised. Stone cutter. We'll craft one nice and quick. Realistically, he can go where this is since that's just a duplicate block anyway. Put that away. And we'll chuck this stuff in, and we'll grab out the Chemlib ones. Should be that simple. Somehow it's that simple. So now we've got a bunch of osmium and we've got a bunch of platinum, which is awesome. We can chuck all this stuff in and we can get started. So at alchemy, what do we need? We need 3 fusion cores. We're going to actually need some netherite for that. Yep, I remember. Trust me, everything's fine. So we're going to grab you, and then we'll do that. Perfect. That should keep us getting more netherite. So once again, we'll grab 3 of you, and then I'll really need to consult the book here. 62 casings. Maybe we'll do that after the rest of this. So fusion chamber controller, that's an important one. We'll craft one of those. It needs another star. We have one on us. We'll chuck that in there. Fusion chamber controller. There we go. Next up is going to be one energy input and then one item input output. So reactor output, reactor input, we actually need some hoppers for, and then the reactor energy. So we are going to need some hoppers. That should be doable. We'll craft as many as it'll let me. There we go. And then at alchemy, and we will go reactor input. There we go. Okay. So far so good. Now we've got 3 reactor casing left over. And this guy says we need 62 total. So we are going to want 59, I imagine. 59 reactor casing. We're going to need a little bit more platinum. That should be achievable. Alrighty, 14 blocks of platinum. That's pretty much all of our platinum. We'll chuck that stuff in there. At alchemy, 59 reactor casings. So that stuff should craft pretty quickly. Then finally, we do need 36 reactor glass, allegedly. 36 reactor glass. Now, we don't have the reactor glass recipe made. We can make it. That's fine. We'll also grab a pattern provider. Well, I'll tell you what, this is going to get a little bit messy. And we'll see what we can do over here. So this is going to be in the combiner, I believe. Reactor glass made in the combiner. So that's this guy here. So we'll hop under. Pattern provider can go there. And then all I need to do is hook it up somewhere. Now, each of these things we make, if I can figure out how to get up. Oh, I must have blocked everything. No, I didn't. Okay. Oh, God. Hold on. I can just fly normally. Each of these use 6 channels, right? Because there's only 6 faces of stuff. And the molecular assembler, I don't think counts. So we should be able to see... Oh, these actually only seem to have 5. This one has 7. This one has 6. Okay, so some of them are sharing, but that's fine. Which means we can leech off of them. That's the point I'm getting at. So, if I go Fluix, we can grab this out. And I can run this all the way over here. Maybe. I say maybe because it shouldn't break. But it could in the future. So anyhow, he's hooked up. Awesome. We can't get up at all now. That's fine. Jump back over here. We're going to search stair. Grab a stone brick stair. And try and see if we can slap this guy under here. Alright, so now that we have that there, how many can we make so far? Can we make 36? We cannot. We actually just need a bunch of lead. And I'll tell you how you actually get your hands on this lead oxide. It is by dissolving lead oxide dust or by combining lead and oxygen. Lead we get from dissolving, I imagine, lead. That'd be my best guess. Magma blocks, apparently. I'll tell you what, though. We're going to go lead. We're going to go in here, make a bunch of blocks, and we're going to do pretty much what we just did before, which is turn them into lead from ChemLib. Turn these into these leads. We'll throw them back over here. We might be able to do blocks. I don't think I've ever actually tried, to be completely honest with you. It turned into all the ores. So if I craft it here, can I change it? No? Cool. Yeah, awesome. What I was going to say, though, is can I dissolve them in block form? That's a lot of stuff, by the way. Let's have a look. Lead blocks, chuck them in there. Yeah, looks like we can. The rest of this stuff can go away for now. That should be plenty fine. And it looks like we're getting a bunch of lead, which is, I mean, exactly what we wanted. So I guess that's the benefit. I cannot seem to take this stuff out, or I couldn't shift click it anyway. Alright, but anyhow, now that we've got all that, we can actually make another recipe here to, I guess, help us out. And that is the lead oxide recipe, which is this one that's going to use oxygen. I don't even know if we have oxygen, but anyhow, this guy's made in a combiner as well, so that should work pretty nicely over here. So can we make this? We can. So, can we make everything we need? In terms of reactor glass, we're going to need 36. So we'll search reactor, click on this, type in 36, and it says we can. I'm going to click start. Everything we need should go in here, so it's going to make a bunch of the lead oxide, then it will make a bunch of the reactor glass, and we're pretty much happy sailing. So at the moment, we have most of the stuff that we need, so we can actually get started crafting here if we really want to. At alchemy, what else do we need? The chamber controller and the fusion cores. Beautiful. We can obviously see the structure still waiting for us over here. So, what do we have? We have a few blocks here. For example, this one is reactor output. What else do we have? Stone bricks. Cool. Energy and input. This one is reactor input. This one's reactor energy. Cool, cool. We'll grab this and this. So I think most of the floor... Well, actually, where does the controller go? Fusion chamber controller goes here. And then I think the rest of this... So like the rest of this floor is going to be the casings. This middle part... Oh, actually, this looks like it's angry at me, doesn't it? Why is this one angry at me? Does nothing go there? Is that... Yeah, it's not too happy about me placing something there. Yeah. Not too sure. Not too sure at all. Oh, well, anyway, it does give us a percentage at the top. So if we get at the end and there's a block missing, well, I guess we know where to find it. Also, this will actually multi-block together quite nicely. These blocks here are already connecting just by default, which is very, very cool. So yeah. Oh, I forgot to have the stuff go back into the system. That is my bad. I was sitting here waiting and then nothing's gonna happen. Also, by the way, I did a little bit of remodeling again. So I went with the horizontal glass because the other glass looked a bit weird in large numbers. And then we added extra pillars. I don't know. Might look a little bit fun, maybe. I actually had a really cool idea. I obviously haven't done it yet. My cool idea was if I go around and I place a bunch of dirt right in the outsides, and then we plant like a bunch of trees, right? And then from our perspective, it'll be like we're in a world. You know what I mean? Like we'll have some really cool trees around here. And I think that might be the missing piece to this quite bland puzzle. You know what I mean? So we'll do that at some point, whether it'll be like in between episodes or something. I might make some big dirt platforms. I don't think we even have dirt automated. Do we? No, I don't think we do. So we'll figure out how to get dirt or something. Oh, we could even make dirt. I don't know. There's lots of options to do things. But that's sort of what I was thinking. And I mean, I reckon it sounds like a pretty cool idea. So yeah, we'll probably do that. In terms of the trees, I'm not sure. I really like these trees, but it'd be weird having a billion of them. So I don't know. We'll do maybe tall trees, small trees, all the trees. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I might just grab like a bunch of saplings and I don't know, just plant them all and see which ones grow, see which ones look cool. Anyhow, I believe we've got the final pieces here. So obviously we've got all this glass coming in. Now, if this doesn't say 100% at the end, then we have a bit of a problem. And I'll be honest, I think we're going to be one short. So I think glass is meant to go on the bottom here. But it's not. You can see when I place it there, it's not happy. I've misplaced another block. That's what it is. I reckon... No, that one's meant to be this. This is a fusion chamber controller. This is reactor glass. So that's all fine. Inside here, nothing goes at the bottom there. It's just empty. But if I place something there, it's not happy. So like, huh? Anyhow, what if I place you there? Nope, still not happy. So realistically, I need to place it here. And then I place the final pieces, right? The final glass. And then we're left with an empty spot. And the issue is, it looks like it's that spot because it's showing it to me through the wall. But I placed the right thing. You know what I mean? Like it's the right thing, but it's acting like it isn't. I'll tell you what, I really do feel like it must go under. Like surely there's a bit of a visual issue happening. Surely I place it there, we place you here, and we place you here, and then it like works. Reactor glass, reactor glass. No, it's just not happy with me, is it? Okay, by the way, the reactor glass can be reactor casing. It's not determined. Like, it's not, you have to. And in terms of everything else here, I'm pretty sure we got everything exact. Like, we literally grabbed everything that it needs. And so the fusion multi-block should be done. The issue is, of course, we've got an extra reactor glass. And I'm like, look, when I look through the wall, you can see where I'm missing blocks, right? So for example, I'm missing one there. For example, I'm missing this guy here, and I'm missing this guy here. But it's still saying I'm short one, and that thing's not done. Listen, sometimes I am missing the mark, you know what I mean? I don't think I am this time, though. Fusion crafting Fusion chamber controller. Fusion chamber controller. It says the same thing up here as it does down here. Am I placing it the wrong way around? Do I have to place it from inside out? Maybe. Did that do the trick? Potentially. Can we still see it through walls? We can, which means I don't think we've done it. But we can also see, yeah, 1, 2. What do I need to do here? I mean, it is a bit of like a ghostly block, I guess. Maybe, hold on, maybe, is there a different visual issue? Like maybe the shader's being weird? I mean, no, it's... I mean, I just wanted to build a reactor. I'm just a simple reactor. Man, I just build reactor. That's all I do. I don't ask for much, just simple reactor build. Input, energy, output. Not happy. I am wondering, am I meant to just place this guy like here and place glass there? Like, is that... And then the other thing is, I genuinely feel like surely under here, I'm meant to just place a casing, right? And it's just telling me the wrong thing. Surely. This thing, still not happy. Okay. We'll try this one more time. We'll place the controller there. We'll place the glass, that here. Okay. It works. It turns on. So the issue with this guy is, for whatever reason, the block underneath the reactor core, the fusion core, it's not happy. It doesn't like us placing it there, but it is a reactor casing. You place a reactor casing under there, and as you can see, this thing lights up. It's turn-onable. And then we'll just go into this book, and we'll go back to the multi-block part, and we'll just devisualize it. And there we go. Now we're you know, not disturbed by anything. So that was very odd. That made it a lot harder than it really needed to be. But now we have a fusion controller. So if we want to try something out real quick, I imagine, we can grab an ender gate. We'll put one of these bad boys on here. So he goes on the energy part. And as you can see, it lights up. This guy's got power in him. Auto balance, pause, lock recipe. There's a lot going on here. I am a little bit scared of it, but I think we're good. Then we need to do the inputs and the outputs. Now, both of these currently don't do anything. You can place your elements into the reactor by hand. Automate your reactors by hooking them up to your item pipes. Okay, so I can manually place the stuff in this way. Gotcha. So we wanted this to try and get our hands on, you know, some literally anything. Some dysprosium if we needed. So we would need literally any of these. And what I could do potentially, no, I was going to look through here. At chem. So how do I keep track of what we have? You know what I mean? How do I know what we have? Zinc and krypton. Like, this is a lot brain hurtier than I thought it would be. Hold on. I think I found one. I think iron and zirconium. So the zirconium, we got a decent amount of it from the stone. And the iron, I think we also got from the stone. But we can open this guy up, and I think we can chuck in both. And as you can see, it does some crazy particles and banging around. And we get what we want. And we get a decent amount. We get like a 1-to-1. Or I guess a 2-to-1. Visually, I mean, nothing too crazy going on. There's some beautiful sparkles. Like, it's not all doomy, gloomy, which is very nice. Maybe we'll snap up a thumbnail or two. Maybe I should make it daytime. Oh, but yeah, there we go. That's a thumbnail. With the sun in it. Maybe even like with this one where like the sun's like gleaming off the corner. Oh, beautiful. So anyhow, cool. That's a cool way to get it. Now, here's the one issue I have is that when I look in here, that is very exhausting. Going through here, trying to remember every combination. And it not seemingly being easy at all. You know what I mean? Like, not easy at all. But hey, we're getting there. I think in the next episode, we can craft ourselves a nether star using alchemistry, which sounds extremely cool. So we'll probably give that a shot. If you guys have any suggestions in terms of like the stuff I can farm in the dissolver to get what we need. For example, this zirconium, if there's like a better block to be using, like, if you use, I don't know, the mossy cobbler, you get so much more zirconium. You know what I mean? Like anything like that. We can give that a shot and set some stuff up. And it could be pretty cool. Yeah, for the most part, I mean, they look pretty similar in terms of if you just put stone in, you get like the best value. Obviously, if we had a nugget, that would be pretty cool. But to get this to begin with, you need the stuff. There's also the fission controller. This guy is a lot more powerful as well, because I could turn gold directly into zirconium. And the gold, I mean, have a guess, right? We'd probably just chuck a gold ingot in here and would get exactly what we want, right? I'm just seeing if there actually is a gold ingot. I imagine there is. Gold nugget. Look at that. We put a gold nugget in and we get one of these gold AU pieces. Yeah, like, that seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. And then we can fission it down, rip it apart, and we get what we want. Because fusion obviously combines, the fission is going to split the atom. And then we can make a bunch of what we want. This is pretty cool. I like this. I think we can make this work, because obviously we've got unlimited gold and stuff coming in from our sieves. Send that through the system, churn it up, make another reactor, and we can spit out whatever we want. Nether stars, anything else. Cool. Awesome. I'm genuinely happy. This went pretty well. I'm, once again, pretty surprised by how it's quite an easy mod. It's a very scary mod to look at. Because, I mean, like, look at this. I don't know what I'm looking at. You guys don't know what you're looking at. Like, it's very overwhelming, but it's I don't know, it's pretty simple. The one issue I have at the moment is trying to keep track of this. This is very overwhelming. I don't really know how you make this easier, to be honest. Honestly, probably with less options. But then that's sort of, I mean, it seems, I don't know, bad to ask for them to remove options to make stuff. But it's like, there's so many options, I don't know which one's the best to go for. Like, what's this? Carbon and neodymium. If we happen to have a bunch of neodymium, we have a bunch of carbon, so like that's easy. We've actually got some nickel there. I mean, there's a lot you can do. We'll figure out what we do. We'll figure it out. But anyway, I think that it's a really fun mod, and I'm glad that we jumped into it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, please do consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us grow. Thank you to all of you that have been subscribed for a very long time. We've got a pretty good viewership ratio of sub to not sub, so I don't usually feel the need to, you know, bawl my eyes out at the start of the video. And regardless, like, even if you don't feel like subbing, you just stopped by for the one episode and you're on your way, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If not, hopefully, I don't know, hopefully you didn't actively hate it, I guess is probably the next best thing. Yeah, genuinely, thank you. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Yeah, it's cool. In terms of checking out base videos, I mean, listen, if it was up to me, I'd be smashing them out 24/7. I just haven't. I really need to. You might be getting one coming up my Friday. So for most of you, it'll be on your Thursday, I think. Anyhow, in like a few days. In a few days, you'll probably get some. It might just be one, but it might be two, or it might be like a long one. We'll see what happens, because I won't be able to get a normal episode in on that day. So I'm trying to like I'm trying to prepare is the word. I was like, I'm trying to prepare. What's the word for preparing? Anyhow, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.